Welcome everybody once again to the Tremaine Perry podcast. I'm your host. You know the deal. I'm Tremaine. Some people call me Trey. Some call me Trey. No matter what you call me, don't call me big. Another special start time for Monday Night Raw. They're live on their European tour, so they're still 3 in the afternoon here, which is live there. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the videos, comment as you will, refer, tell friends, tell your neighbors. Wanted to show y'all once again my little intro. But this time I know I don't have to have the headphones on when I do it. So no technical difficulties this time, hopefully. But fun fact, as always, I like to drop fun facts on you. Every time I watch any WWE show, whether it's a PLE, Raw, SmackDown, you name it, and they have that signature line with the Then Now Forever together, I always do this little shimmy, this little move I'm going to show you every time to get myself pumped up and hyped up for the night. And this time, hopefully, I won't have no technical errors, and I'll do it in its entirety. We're like 1 minute away. Tippy time, clobbering time, whatever you want to call it. It's about to go down. I think they're still in London. Here we go. Here we go. Netflix, Raw. Then, woo! And dispel now. Acknowledge me. You can't see me forever. Together. Woo! But yeah, that's how I start. If I was here by myself watching it, that's how I would get myself pumped for the night. All right, let me put my belt back up. Big night. The biggest noteworthy event of this show is going to be Io Sky, Rhea Ripley for the championship. Bianca Belair as a special referee. That's going to be good. And as I talk about it, they show Rhea Ripley entering the arena. And then they show Io entering the arena with Dakota Kai by herself. And then Bianca Belair wearing a referee look in business suit. That's something a referee would wear. It's a business suit. Boo! Boo this man! Boo Logan Paul! Boo! Show him entering the arena. And then they showing Jay and Jimmy walking in. Yes, sir. The Usos. Jimmy versus Gunther tonight. Boo. Gunther, boo. He was on LFG last night, and it was not. It was so weird seeing him smiling and laughing and being in a good mood. I'm used to his upside down frown. His mug being frowny all the time. It was weird seeing him smile last night. All right, let's see what we're gonna start out with. John Cena. That's the way it's been. We're gonna start the shot with John Cena again. Yeah, they're starting out with Cena sucks. Let's go Cena chance. Watch them start the show out with John Cena because that's been the theme of this whole tour. Yep, let's go. You see, I got my gear on always. I ain't wear the hat almost did. What has he got to say this week? Make sure my volume was up. Y'all can hear me. We are live. We're live, pal. And of course, he got new gear every single week. That's the most original one. And he's got the hat the Royal Guards wear on his shirt this time. Let's feel about that. Even if you feel like rocking the towel behind his head like I just do something else. I can't unplug something. Bear with me, y'all. I'm excited about my show. Lay your ass down for them 3 seconds. Damn. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. That shirt is funny. Like he's got a big old flat top. Crowd giving it to him. That scene sucks. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And he's got a live mic. Ooh, this is about to be good. Trying to adjust. Hopefully. Crowd is giving it to him. I hope you can still hear me since I pulled the plug. Yep. Good to go. We're live, man. Oh, and then Cody Rhodes didn't even let him get a word out. He already in the arena. So, of course, I'm going to sing my version of the song, which is about my everyday adventures at the park catching Pokemon. And it goes a little something like this. A sense of thrill in my throat. Every toss hurl at the zone. Curveball throw to get the catch rate up. Pokemon appear, spawn on the map. Reeling from berries, golden rass. Out the ball, they hop right out and flee. No, the professor said, way back in Kanto, tough luck train better man, better man. They like to jump away and then they run away. Can't make them stay. And when they break away, you know they're gonna stay. I can't make some stay. Don't you run from me. You took my items not that way. You'll spawn again, and in the end, I'll make you stay with this and slit. Who won it now? Grab my wrestling shirt round town. Gotta show 'em all they're not like me. Pokemon appear, spawn on the map. Reeling from berries, golden rass. Out the ball, they hop right out the flee. No, the professor said, way back in Kanto, tough luck train, better man, better man. They like to jump away and then they run away. Can't make them stay. And when they break away, you know they're gonna stay. I can't make some stay in. Don't you run from me. You took my items not that way. You'll spawn again, and in the end, I'll make you stay in. Too many trainers, yellow and blue. I saw the gym and turned it red. I knocked you out and left my dude, and you need to go play somewhere else. Bye now. These are valid gyms, and this is our town. Now watch out so I can collect some coins and make them stay in. They like to jump away and then they run away. Can't make them stay in. And when they break away, you know they're gonna stay. Can't make some stay. Yeah, that's my version of the Cody Rhodes theme song, a little parody I came up with about my everyday comings and goings at the park. And I'm literally trying to make them stay in the Pokeball. I know it's silly, but it's the little things in life, or so they say. Now Cody Rhodes with his catchphrase, what do you want to talk about? Please don't say that, Cody. That's the most wackest catchphrase ever. I like when they sing that. Cody Road. That's a lot of people too. The sight of the crowd at that arena where they're at in another country. I think they might be in London. That's why it's 3 p.m. on the East Coast. And if Friday night they were saying Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. Oh wow! We've all seen that. We've all heard that. Stardust. I remember that character all too well. Who doesn't? Break my shirt out for the first time. Almost forgot I had it. He's roasting himself right now. And that accent come out real thick when they're all saying it at the same time. That's what makes it so funny to me. Go there, road. Go there, road. That is too funny. And still half the crowd chanting, "Let's go Cena." That shirt Cena's wearing tonight is so funny. Like he got a flat top. Chanting sold out, so like, ooh. Oh, it's not gonna cook. Ooh. Ooh. So wow. Whoa. Cody, Cody Rhodes. Whoa. He said he wasn't gonna roast him. He roasted him pretty hard. Wow. Cody Rhodes do look fly in that sharp though. In that suit, but cheering that. Wow. Wow. Fuck, these past three promos from John Cena have been just fire. Crowd chanting Cena. I'm one of them. Cena, Cena, Cena. That was oh, who's he talking about? Who's that shit? Oh, Oh, wow. Wow. Perfect. On fire. Both of them on fire, really. Oh. Ooh. That was a deep one. You sold out chicks. Ring out Marina. People with signs saying it. Ooh. Now the crowd chanting that. Whoa! Ooh. Wow. I don't think they chanted that at John Cena either. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? I mean, maybe when he first started, they might have chanted that to John Cena. It was a prototype. And now John Cena been making the ring, fired him up. If Cody starts popping buttons again, nah, he gonna walk back out. Oh, he took a spin on Cody. Cody countered it. He tries for the. He hit him with the crossroads. Wow, he just hit John Cena with the crossroads, bro. In a full suit and tie, vest and all. Wow, laid John Cena out. Wow, did not expect it to play out like that. Wow. Dang. I still think Cena's gonna take it at WrestleMania. Cena's gonna beat him. Whoa. Wade Barrett on commentary tonight. Yes, what's his name? Married to Carmella. Corey Graves ain't there tonight. Or is he on NXT now? Either way. Big night on this Monday afternoon Raw. London, yeah, they are in London at the O2 Arena. It's got so many people there. Yeah. Telling the story of Io, Bianca, and Rhea, and how we got here. If Rhea Ripley beats Io Sky tonight to become a champion again, it's gonna be crazy. But Bianca's the guest referee, so I don't know how that's gonna play out. I can't call that match. I feel like Io will win, so it could be a triple threat at Mania. Bianca pretty much gets to pick who she faces at Mania because she's the referee who decides the victor. Crazy start to Raw, man. I like how Io stood up for herself after being pop faced by both of them over and over again. That is the main event of this evening. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky for the Women's Championship. Bianca Belair as a special guest referee. Wow. Live from London with England right now. Monday afternoon Raw. New Day. I like the new theme song. That New Day new theme song is fire. The character suck, but the theme song is hot. Took somebody's title belt replica, threw it on the ground, or like Xavier Woods did when he was walking to the ring. It was something a fan had. He just snatched it out their hand and threw it on the ground. Kept on walking. And the first commercial break of the night, evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. It ain't night. Not here. Not where I'm at. Hopefully, this is the last weird special time for Raw. I think this may be the last one because it throws me off every time. Kind of worked out this week though because if Raw had been on the normal time, it's a line of storms coming through here, and it'll be like high winds and hail and possible tornadoes, which possibly would have caused a power outage, and then I wouldn't be able to sit here and live stream like I'm doing. So everything happens for a reason, isn't it? Countless times. Oh, my Drew McIntyre commercial where he's like, with supersonic rocket strapped to my legs. That cracks me. That pops me every time he says it like that. That's the only commercial I can tolerate and deal with. I don't mind seeing that commercial just because it makes me laugh. Supersonic rocket strapped to my legs. The rest of these commercials, they can go and get it. For real, for real. Boo! Hulk Hogan, that cheap, nasty beer. And I like beer. I love a good craft beer, but I'm an IPA kind of person. But that bull that he's promoting right there, I wouldn't drink. You have to pay me a lot to drink one of them. I'd be thirsty. About to die of dehydration before I drink one of them. And even then, I'd be like, if I swallow enough saliva, that does me over. Again, that's probably why nobody watch my stream because I've been talking out of my head like this. But it's what it is. 30 seconds. We're back Monday Night Raw. Monday afternoon Raw. Or is it evening? This is more like evening. Not really. Evening is more like 4 or 5. Yeah, Monday afternoon Raw. One second. Back to Raw with New Day. Yeah, I just looked it up. Afternoon. It's Monday afternoon Raw. By definition, afternoon is between 12 noon and 5 or 6. Yeet. I'm wearing my shirt. I'm getting pumped. My excitement is literally showing again. I got 3 different WrestleMania 41 shirts. I've had them for months. Just building the anticipation. First time going to Mania and first time in Vegas. 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go. A couple more weeks to go. And I'm so there. 15 Raws have happened in London. 2017 broadcast. First time they've broadcast Raw in London since 2019. Oh, Adam Pearce. What's he got to say? Woo, woo. Tyler Bate. Wow, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. New Cats Republic. Coming back. We ain't seen Tyler Bate in forever. It's been about a year for. Wow. He's still like a little kid with a mustache. Shave that dadgum mustache. buddies on Superflex that actually watch the show live. One of them at least. Most of the time we watch it. 8 o'clock replay. Ring the bell. Well, he's got a little bit of peach fuzz right up in here, so it's not just a mustache, but the mustache is too prominent. You trim it down like the shadow. You know, look as weird. Xavier Woods and Tyler Bates starting the match out. Taz MP done. This is the takedown before he leaves the match. Then a shoulder tackle from Pete Dunne to put Woods on the match. Pete Dunne working on his fingers. That's his MO. He always likes to stop on people's fingers and hands. Taz in Pete Dunne. Double team incoming. Oh, a huge. Who's Pete Dunne for a leverage? Taunting Kofi. Sends him out of the ring onto the floor beside Xavier Woods, who's already out there with a head full of steam. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Tandem offense after this maneuver pays off. Now we're off to a commercial. Can we get picture in picture? Of course not, because it's Netflix. It's 2.5 minutes of these crappy commercials. Boo. Boo commercials. Boo. Yeah, check out the intro to this stream that I got going right now. Because that's how I start every WWE event if I'm here at home watching by myself. Used to be in the living room because it's a big TV, but before I started streaming, yeah, so I get myself pumped for the night that it's to come. The show that is to be. What are we like? 19 days for Mania? Not long. Like a little under 3 weeks. It is not long. And I'm so nervously excited about it. One-handed pull-ups for Rhea Ripley. I believe it. Showed her in the commercial doing that. Yeah, first time wearing this shirt. It's been over there in the plastic for months. So let me break it out for the first time. I like how it's got poker chips on it. Again, my excitement is literally showing. And then Hell in a Cell hat when I went to Bad Blood in Atlanta. Don't ever forget that. That was incredible. I'd never gone to that arena before. I've never gone to a Bad Blood Premium Live event before. I'll do it again in my heartbeat. No regrets. 30 seconds. We're back to that tag team match between New Day and New Catch. I anticipate New Day will be having the offensive advantage when we come back to the show because they're the heels. Talibate, keep down other faces. 10 seconds. We're back to the ring. Live in London. 3, 2, 1. Yep, and Pete Dunne, if Xavier Woods in the middle of the ring, legal man, or like Woods was on top, goes Pete Dunne onto the second rope. I wish I'd have heard how many is in attendance for that. Always interesting to me. And then Kofi behind the ref's back, cheap shot to Pete Dunne. Xavier Woods comes in, drop kicks him in the back, pin attempt. One, two, two, three. Pete Dunne kicks out for two. So it's still to come. Triple threat for the women's world champ, or not triple threat. And it's Gunther versus Jimmy and Jimmy Uso. Woo! That fist shot from Pete Dunne. Woods answers with a huge right, puts him in the ground. Penta and Braun Breaker was that's happening tonight. Double team from New Day on Pete Dunne on the apron while he was draped on the bottom rope. Kofi going to the top rope, legal man. Huge axe handle. One, two, two, three. Kicks out at two. I heard Jessica Carr's on Evolve as a competitor, not be a wrestler. The referee of this match right now, Kofi working on the arm and neck of Pete Dunne. He's finally back to his feet. Tries to tag in Tyler Bate, but Kofi stops it, throws him back to his corner. Pete Dunne jumps over, tags in Tyler Bate anyway. Head full of steam, knocks down Kofi Kingston. Back elbow, drops Xavier Woods onto the apron. Head full of steam again. Dodges the attack, Kofi does, but then gets caught by Bate. And then throws him over his back onto the mat. Then picks up, has him up in the fireman's carry, and now he's doing that helicopter spoon. We haven't seen that by Tyler Bate in a long time because we ain't seen Tyler Bate in a long time. And he's still spinning on his shoulders. And then then he drops him onto the mat. Also, he does that without being dizzy as ever. Guess he must close his eyes with tags in Pete Dunne. Double team the Kofi in the corner. Another huge double team move from New Catch Republic. One, two, two, three, because it's broken up by Xavier Woods. Bates try to close on Woods, but Dodson kicks him in the face. Pete Dunne kicks him in the gut, throws him to the apron. Woods tries the right hand, but gets caught by Pete Dunne, who then snaps the fingers of Xavier Woods and sends him onto the floor. And then Kofi with the Trouble in Paradise, or SOS, the signature move, only gets a 2 count on Pete Dunne. Woods somehow back to the corner, waiting for the tag from Kofi, which happens. Double team from New Day. Pete Dunne counters it, kicks them both in the gut, stomps on both of their hands, kicks Woods in the Kofi in the face. Woods tries to move, gets countered. Tyler Bate in the match now with Pop and Pip. Don tag to Pete Dunne. Oh, he hits Woods in the face with a knee. Tandem offense from Catch Republic. Woods trying to counter out of it. And Kofi on the outside pulls Pete Dunne feet out from under him. And then Woods sends Tyler Bate head first into the Pete Dunne's turn. Oh, New Day with a tag team off the top rope. Pin attempt on Dunne. One, two, three. Ring the bell. New Day for the win. New Day for the win. I really like that theme song. Night Owl, I guess we call that. I don't know if they still call that. But New Day double team get the win. Kathy Kelly looked good in that break. That dress. They want to face the Viking Raiders, or Raiders, or whatever they call. 'Cause that's who got the belts. That's who's coming out. That's the little challenge. Some big dude, Eric and Navarro. Could that be another WrestleMania match? New Day and the War Raiders for the Tag Team Championship? Like I said, we're only like 19 days away from the big shindig. Yeah, New Patrick Republic is still from their hometown. That's crazy. WWE does. Yeah, they talk about Evolve right now. Jessica Carr is a competitor on that show out there. I haven't seen her yet because I watched every episode. Just like I watched every episode of LFG, which is awesome. So, and lately I've been watching Wow, not Wow, Flow, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. That's a good show. Replaying the Usos in their tag team match last week. And Jay Slip on the spear. Yeet. And he stuck. What did the five fingers say to the face? That's what the five fingers said to the face. Slap! Slap the taste out of Gunther mouth. And now they're showing Jimmy getting ready for that match. Jay hyping him up. Yeet. Wonder what kind of tape they're using on their fingers and wrists. Is that just like medical tape? Master Yeet. on Gunther making his way to the ring. Boo, boo, Gunther. That upside down smile every time. He's the only one I know that can have that completely upside down. Like it's like it hurt his face to frown that much. Gunther. And then seeing him laughing and joking, smiling on LFG last night, it was so weird. Watching him laugh was just odd. Commercial, the Fat T-shirt. Fun fact: I got my ticket for the next FW show. I know I haven't done the live stream about the recap from Full Throttle or the recap from I got a lot going on. I know I have nothing but excuses. That's what I've always been told my whole life. It'll happen when the right time upon us. Put it like that. Just like me live streaming. It took me months to get this room in order so I can have my studio set up to do these podcasts, to do this live stream 4 days a week. The time was right, it'll happen. But I did get my, and at this next FW show in August, I think it's on August the 30th, Al Snow's going to be there this week. So that'll be a good one. The first time I went to an FW show, it was Chavo Guerrero Jr., the main person from WWE. This last one, a few weeks ago, Ezekiel Jackson was the main big person from WWE there. And then this the third time that I'm going to be going is going to be Al Snow. I don't ever get the autograph or pictures of him. Just being there to see him in action is just enough for me. I still got to get over getting starstruck when I meet these people. Even the indie wrestlers, I'm still like taken aback by them, like nervous, lost for words. I know they're just people, human beings like me. It's still hard to maintain my composure when I get around it, especially indie shows when they're like right there. I just walk up and talk to them anytime I want to. 9 seconds. Raw. And we're back. Hall of Fame 2025. Let's talk about something from 2000, from 25 years ago. He had the belt up upside down before that match. The rules out from 25 years ago. I saw that match, but we didn't. Decades, literally decades ago. Triple H bloody mess in the match, too. In the thumbtacks. Big body drop on him. He had him sticking up the pedigree on the thumbtacks. And Triple H retained the title. He had thumbtacks sticking out of his forehead. So even though he held the belt upside down to start the match, he won the match. Which is what people superstition ain't always accurate. Yeah, I wish I had booked my hotel at that same one where the rest of I'm not thinking like that. I was thinking cost efficiency. Distance from the arena and such. Bret Hart's going in the Hall of Fame. Triple H, Stone Cold, natural disasters, Lex Luger, Michelle McCool. That's really Bret Hart ain't going. He already in there. I thought. It's crazy because Friday, April 18th at 10 p.m. I would like to think that WrestleMania is still going strong at 10 o'clock at night. They have to drive straight from Mania straight to the Hall of Fame ceremony. I'm sorry, who? Again, I say, I'm sorry, who? Am I supposed to know these people? They send their pounding the ring barricade and like he on the whole pack. You know, Belair. She looked good in her referee outfit. She probably made, I know she made that herself as much as her wardrobe as she makes herself. I know she made that referee costume. Jimmy Uso in the ring. Look at that. They're talking family person put that in the past. Now we got Gunther going to make his way to the ring. Just fully Gunther. Gunther. Especially he was talking to those future greats last night on the show. LFG. Just a boy. I like how they got their poster for the match of Mania as like them as playing cards. That's kind of neat. The graphics team, the production, amazing. Ring the bell. Let's get it in. Jimmy and Gus right now, right here in London, O2 Arena, Monday afternoon. Raw. Starting out with right hands, chop from Jimmy. Got the shows him off. Right hand again from Jim. Jimmy's just taking it to him so far. Trying. I don't think he's trying to do a huge boot to Jimmy. Puts him on the mat out of nowhere. Throws him out to the floor. Gunther goes out there and follows him. Huge Irish whip to the barricade goes Jimmy. Woo! Back fist shot for Jimmy. Knife fist chop go. Woo! On Jimmy's chest. the barricade again. I guess Gunther got mad that Jimmy took the early lead in the match. Wrenching on the arm, controlling Jimmy all the way around. That lays in a power bomb on the announce table. But Jimmy counters with a bad body drop on the floor. Now Jimmy with a head full of steam. High risk maneuver coming. Nope. He hits him with a strong right hand instead, and then gets the head of steam in a suicide crossbody on the Gunther. Ricochets off the announce table. Now Jimmy is so throw Gunther back in the ring, climbing the ropes, going to the top turnbuckle, going to the top rope. Oh, Gunther gets his knees up to avoid the splash. Now Gunther going to the top rope. And then Jimmy hits him with a strong right to stop him. Goes up to the second rope. Gunther still perched on the top. Now Jimmy's on the top rope by the superplex Gunther. And yeah, he nails it. Superplex to Gunther. Jimmy going back to the top rope again. I guess he'll try that splash that failed the first time. The Uso splash. Yep, and connects. 1, 2, 2. Woo! Gunther kicks out at 2. That was a nice little choreo offense from Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy went off the top rope to the outside. Gunther met him with a chop to the chest in mid-flight. And now he back body drops Jimmy on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Irish foot go into a clothesline. Oh, with authority, Jimmy goes down on the floor. And then Gunther goes in the ring to break up the 10s count from the ref. And we're on another commercial break between minutes. Good match so far. Jimmy's actually hanging in there for somebody who likes Gunther. You already know. I don't know how the match is going to end, but Jay Uso's going to come out there and get his pound of flesh on Gunther for being blindsided by him all these weeks before now. Jimmy asked him not to be out there during the match. He ain't saying nothing about after the match ends. So I think that's what's going to play out on that. Get my free pack in super card. Just reset. WWE Supercard. I've been playing that since day one. And by now, it's probably been about 10 years. It's like Pokemon Go. Been playing it since day one when it debuted. Again, it's been about 10, 12 years or so. So, like, non-stop. I ain't never stopped that. So people are like, I stopped playing Pokemon Go. I just started playing it. I ain't never stopped to begin with. I might slow down. Like today, I ain't go for my walk because I had to adjust my day to accommodate this 3 p.m. Monday Night Raw. But I might go after the show concludes if I can make it out there before the storm hit. And plus all this pollen, man. I don't know where y'all live at, but here is like snowing pollen, like thick clouds. I was on my way to church yesterday morning while I was driving, like a whirlwind of just pollen, just yellow dust going in the air. You wash your car before the hour is over with. When you wash it, it's back yellow again. It's that bad. And it's just gonna get worse because the summer is the highlight of pollen season. All right, we're 10 seconds away from going back to Raw. I anticipate Gunther will still be in control of the match so that Jimmy can launch a comeback. All right, back to Raw. Yep. And Gunther with the arm lock with Jimmy in the middle of the ring on his knees. Yeah, he's just playing around with him, intimidate, toying with him. But now Jimmy with a comeback. Slap again to Gunther. Gets him with a kick to the midsection. Strong right. And another super kick, strong first kick from Jimmy. And a German suplex to Gunther. And then another thrust kick from Jimmy. And a whole big old drop kick from Gunther puts Jimmy back in the mat. And now he's got him up like he's going to try to powerbomb him. Yep, powerbomb to Jimmy Uso. One, two, two, three. Because Gunther put his head up off the mat before the 3 count. And this is what I mean by jail come out. You know, he's just playing with Jimmy again. He could have ended the match just quickly a little bit. He didn't. Oh, a huge right boot to the face of Jimmy. And then a strong clothesline puts him back down on the mat. One, two, two, sweep. But he stops the 3 count again and picks him up before the ref's 3 count. Sending whatever message to Jey Uso about doing this to his brother. Now the crowd heat trying to make Jey come out. Yeah, he could have easily. But Gunther's a bully, like I said earlier. He's just a bully. He's probably one of those that got picked on as a kid, chopped Jimmy's back. Now he's got him in the sleeper hold in the middle of the ring. There's wrapped around him for extra leverage. Jimmy's bleeding. And that's probably the ref to start the match. Gunther for the win. Then again, Gunther's probably one of those that did the bullying as a kid. You know how many times I got bullied as a kid? I was always small stature, trying to make good grades, dressed in a certain way because my mom was dressing me back then. I used to get bullied by a lot of people. And I know a bully when I see one. And Gunther is a bully. That's why he's going back into the ring after the match, picking up Jimmy off the mat, putting him in another sleeper hold with his legs wrapped around. And now is when Jay comes out. Woo, so man, if Jay Uso now in your city, it's just me, Uso. Day one is line them all up, knock them down like this. And it takes down Gunther and starts raining down right hands on him. Good. Get him, Jay. Now they're outside the ring fighting. Jay is just dropping rights on him. Gunther trying to scurry and run for his life. Go get him, Jay. Yeah, his tail tucked between his legs running. That's what Gunther's doing. No a bully when I see one. Gunther is definitely a bully. Now we're back to a commercial. I feel like we just came back from a commercial. I knew something like that was going to happen. I knew Jay was going to have to come out. I didn't know how it was going to end. But if this was WWE 2K25, the video game, Gunther would have an overall of probably, like, if I had to guess, 94, 95, and Jimmy would have an overall of, if I had to guess, 80, 81. Still don't see who decides who has what overall rate in games. Excuse me. these commercials. Let's go back to the show. I almost don't want to wear no headphones at the stream. Just like when I started the stream today, I didn't have them on. That was cool too. Able to share my opening act, so to speak, whenever a show comes on. How get excited more than I already am. As if I'm not already excited enough about the wrestling. I don't know how I first started doing it. At first, it was just me saying what they're saying during the finish line, like the wrestler quotes, throwing it all like that. But then the dance and the belts. We know how Raw is. It's supposed to be a 3 hour show, but it's only going to be 2.5 hours for some reason. I don't know why. Ever since they went to Netflix, it's only been a 2.5 hour show. SmackDown's still 3 hours every week. They have yet to show Raw for 3 hours in its entirety like it's supposed to be. It's got a pro Xbox. WWE dual tier. That's the newest tier in the game. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back to Raw. Let's go. Welcome, Jimmy out. Jay is yes, good, Jimmy out. And now Gunther. I knew he was going to come back because he's a bully. He's a nice going, focusing the attack on Jay. Throws him into the steel steps. I knew it. Bully. Boo. And he chops Jay in the chest. And he's acting like he's going to power bomb Jay on the steps. Referees and officials trying to make him stop. And throws Jay to the mat. Picks up an official instead and power bombs the official onto the steps instead. Now he's just taking out security. This guy needs to be found. This guy needs to be locked up in an asylum somewhere. Now he throws Jay into the ring post head first. And now he's got some kind of weapon. Is that a zip tie? He's got a zip tie. He's trying to zip tie Jim or Jay, I mean. Now he's got his thumbs to the eyes of Jay. Got one of his hands zip tied. And they zip tied him through the ropes. It looks like what he's trying to do. Ooh. Gunther has Jay also zip tied to the second rope. And now he's focusing his attack on Jimmy. And now all Jay can do is sit there and watch everything that's about to happen. As he throws Jimmy into the barricade. Now he starts kicking Jay in the chest, toying around with him. Now he's going into the ring with his belt. Jay trying desperately to get out of it. He can't because he's literally zip tied to the rope. That's all right. Gunther's going to get his at Mania. Jay's going to tear his ass up at Mania and take that belt from him. Yeah, he is. They're gonna get him Gunther so bad. Gunther just taunting. Now Jimmy up on the apron receives a title belt shot to the face, dropping him back to the floor. I can't wait for Jimmy or Jay to beat Gunther. Now he's looking at Jimmy again as he's on the apron, bloody. Jimmy is bleeding from the forehead. Or if that was the hard way or the easy way with that blood that color. Now he's got showing Jay how he's blooded his brother like that. Now he's picking up Jimmy in the middle of the ring, hitting him with a huge power bomb. And all Jay can do is just watch. Now he's mounting Jimmy, raining down right hands. Yeah, where's Adam Pearce and all Light Wind, Hurricane Helms? Where all these people at? Where they at? Trying to help stop this at the light breeze. Come on, Gregory Helms, where's he at? Come out there and try to break this up. And then still pummeling Jimmy in front of Jay, who is helpless to help him. Puts him in another sleeper. It's messed up. Now they're finally trying to get in there and make him stop. Hopefully that fires Jay up so he can beat his ass at Mania. Freaking bully. Now Mailbox Head Hurricane Helms want to come out there and try to do something. Gregory Helms, that Mailbox Head. And since I still relish and bask in that moment of him dissing me in my own restaurant that day. I'm trying to go out there and give him props and shake his hand and say it's nice to meet you. Remember my face. I hope he sees me one day so I can be like, dude, you were a complete dick to me and not go see you that day. People ask me to this day, yeah, he's from North Carolina too, and I don't care. I don't not care about Gregory Helms. Matt and Jeff, nicest guys ever. They can learn a thing or two. He can learn a thing or two from them. Roman, Seth, CM Punk. That was Friday night's contract signing. We're getting the attention away from what just happened. Seth Rollins is the one that broke up the Shield. I remember that moment like it was yesterday. This will be a good match between them three. There's a lot of animosity between Punk, Rollins, and Reigns. And there's still the favor that CM Punk is owed from Paul Heyman. Somebody speculated that the favor is Roman has to, or Paul has to leave Roman Reigns and go with CM Punk. Another turn if Paul Heyman does. I'm still surprised Roman Reigns is okay with Paul Heyman playing the fence like that, kissing CM Punk on the forehead and all that. That's crazy. That's not the favorite. I thought for sure that was the favorite. Him being the man. But apparently, one of my friends wants me to think that the favor Punk is owed from Heyman is he has to leave Roman Reigns as his advocate and join him as his manager. 19 nights away from WrestleMania. Let's go. That's got to be 20,000 people in that arena right now. They're showing the WrestleMania sign. The same sign that's on my shirt right now. Yeah, it's Finn and Braun for the belt. Yes, we have the potential to come out there winning the match. I saw another speculation that said it was going to be fatal four-way in Mania for the IC belt between Braun, Vincent, Dom, and Finn, and that the Demon Balor might come back. Which that'd be cool. So many speculations and guesses and predictions that people are making about what's going to happen. Don't nobody really know. They're trying to judge what they live and Raquel said that now. That apple looks so small in Carlito's hands every time. Monday afternoon Raw. I'm not gonna miss having to watch it at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. That's for sure. I'm used to being on at 8 nighttime. Who's this in the ring? Judgment Day? Yeah, because they got a new thing. No, this is Penta. Penta making his way to the ring. Zero. Hmm. Him and Braun Breaker versus the Judgment Day, which is gonna be Finn and Dom, I guess. Yep. I'm about to go to the bathroom because the water is going through me. Be back in a moment. With supersonic rocket strapped to my legs. Mhm. 20 seconds. We're back to Monday afternoon Raw. two, one. Back to the ring. Stephanie, you and Cody talking about Dusty. We all know that Dusty Rose is the brothers of champion. Cody and winning the belt, carrying on the name, Rose legacy and whatnot. Wow, wow, then they got Braun Breaker in the ring. With them and Penta teaming up. How they're going to coexist as a unit is another story. They actually shook hands though, put the difference to the side. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. On that kind of mindset. Not judge what they making their way to the ring. I've got to fix my belt though. It drives me crazy. This, see how it's so broken. See how there's no red there anymore? Only that one spot. I want to knock that red out. Take like a rubber mallet or a hammer to it or something. That's why I try to hide it like I'm doing now. So where I put the big W, the big gold belt over top, so you can't see it. This was the first belt I ever owned, to be honest. That little house show in Greenwood. That's why some messed up, worn out. Like this is part of this part of the whole thing. It was supposed to be black. I always been the plastic team out of it over the years. You know, Penta and Dom started the match out. And trying to grab Penta, cause distractions for Dom to start attacking. Dom putting the boots to Penta. Cosgrove goes on, Penta dodges it, gets him in the head, blocks Silver, headlock takedown, and then tags in Braun Breaker, who hits down with a huge shoulder tackle, picks him up, slams him down to the mat, picks him up out of the air, picks him up again, causes Dom squeezes his way out of it, tags in again, but then gets caught by the throat, breaks his way out of it, and puts him in a headlock, shoots the ropes, gets caught and dropped to the middle of the ring. Snaps him. Now he's in the corner where Penta is. Braun with a running back elbow to his Penta. He then hits Finn with a kick to the face, kicks his legs out from under him, and then hits him a double kick to the chest. Finn rolls out of the ring. Dom comes in, gets a back body drop for his trouble. Clotheslines Dom over the top rope onto the floor beside Finn. Head full of steam running the ropes. Penta goes over the top rope, plancha onto Finn and Dom, knocking them both to the floor. Now we're on to another commercial break. Yeah, I think this better look a lot cooler if all that is gold, not that red right there. But I just gotta figure out how to remove it without damaging it more than already is. Still looks cool. It does a trick. Maybe after the show goes off, I'll figure out how to remove it. That's the only reason why I put it like that, so you can see that stripe at the bottom. When the light hits us one way, it boom blanks. Get it back. Bring it back. Well, that's not good at all. Change it off. There we go. That was it. Bear with me. That's more like it. See how the light make it bling, bling, bling? That's how I like it. Yeah, recenter myself again. It's hard streaming. This was like a streaming for dummies. Because in that first night, I would have known my mic wasn't on the first 30 minutes of the stream. If you go back and watch, I think it was whatever premium level event it was when I first started doing this. You couldn't hear me for nothing. 15 seconds, we're back to this tag team match between Judgment Day, Penta, and Bronze Breaker. I anticipate when we get back, it's going to be Judgment Day in control of the match. I'm going to guess Dom is on top of Penta. Let's see. Dom is outside the ring, just Penta in the ring. Finn tags in Dom. And then puts shoulders to the midsection like Finn was doing when we came back to the show. They're constantly tagging each other in and out of the ring because they're a legit tag team, unlike Penta and Braun. Dom with a springboard into the ring, damaging Penta. Only gets a 2 count from the pin follow two. Dom picks him up in the front face lock, hits him, try to go for the three amigos on Penta. Second, and he does a little shoulder shake before he fails on the third one because Penta dodged it. Penta jumps over, hits with a back breaker, backstabber. Both men laid out in the middle of the ring. Gunther's just a arm length away from tagging in Braun. And if he does, this hot tag is going to go off. Yeah, Braun is ready. Hits strong shoulder tap on the Finn, who gets the tag from Dom. Right hands to both of them. Belly to belly suplex to Finn Bella. Belly to belly throw suplex to Finn or to Dom as well. Finn trying to slow him down with a suplex. Braun counters. Asks for Dom to help. Then they're trying to double suplex Braun, but he is too strong and ends up double suplexing them instead. Then he stalled with it. And then a chip up from Braun Breaker, who puts the straps down, so you know this is picked up. You know he means business is fired up now. Got Finn up to the final scary, who then gouges his eyes behind the ref's back. Finn with a head full of steam. Braun, I thought he was going to spear him, but instead he hits him with a clothesline. He tags in Penta, tells him to go to the top rope. Braun has him up in the electric chair. Penta with a huge spinning bulldog to Finn Balor. One, two, two, three. Only because Dom broke it up. So then Braun takes Dom, shoves him out of the ring onto the floor. They're trying to get control of the match. Makes Braun. Oh, a huge thrust kick to Finn Balor from Penta, who starts climbing the ropes. On the second rope, then Dom causing a distraction. And now Carlito causing another distraction. So, with the Mexican Destroyer attempt gets countered by Dom, but then Braun in the other corner, he's going to try to spear Finn, but spears Penta instead. I saw that coming. I saw them sitting there. He was trying to hit Finn with the spear, but really he hit Penta. And now Finn throws Braun out of the ring. Dom hits him with a drop kick through the second rope onto the floor. Finn got Penta in the drop zone for coup de grace and nails it. Coup de grace to Penta. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell, judgment day for the win. Can't believe Red is actually watching it now at 3 in the afternoon. That's my teammate on Supercard. Now we got Chad Gable talking to Adam Pearce about the Grande Americano. Fake cough. With WWE letterhead finally back to the States. Normal shit. Ha ha. That's what you get, Chad. And now Otis, Maxine, and Akira, the Alpha Babes. Why does it still show their name as Alpha Academy with the Alpha Babes? seen the pre. Fine, fine. Suck it, quack. Just think that put it on the wall. Always say, lucky me that I'm not him, I guess. Get off single. So I'm told. Main event, Rhea Ripley, the DLC, just referee, the Doctor. That's not next, I don't think. We still got a little bit more show. We got 4 5 minutes. They were showing them getting ready for their matches. Another commercial. Yay. So good. They're back on American Full starting this week. This special start time of 3 and 4 in the afternoon really throws a wrench in the operations, so to speak. We're used to it being at 8 o'clock every week. Trying to find something interesting for y'all during this break. Like, it's for the 31st shocking WWE faction in the news. Why am I having a very fine video? The first ever WWE pay-per-view event was the Wrestling Classic in 1985. I was 3 years old. Some stuff we already knew, like WWE matches are scripted and choreographed, but the wrestlers still do stunts and take real hits. WWE has a language and terminology of its own, such as heel or face or work or shoot. She's still learning well, just like hard camera. Longest reigning WWE champion is Bruno Sammartino, who held the title for 2,803 days. I still feel like they should have let Roman Reigns beat the record because he's the only one that was lined up to do so. And we're 10 seconds away from Monday Night Raw coming back in this commercial break. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Showing a trailer for LFG. This week it's going to be DDP up there. Last week, just like last night's episode, Gunther was on there. Sunday's episode from the Diamond Dallas page. Took a lot for you to wear this shirt. Almost kept it in the ring. Just like John Cena was still in the plastic. The one where he had when he was in California. Had the match. Almost kept it in the plastic like this stuff. Stop. Kathy Kelly talking to Braun Breaker. And then Penta come back there mad because he got spirit by him. That was very tall in the lifting. That's the first thing about this shit. Oh, AJ Styles in the ring. That's what's up. He's supposed to be facing Logan Paul or something, right? I hope he beat him too. He's still Logan Paul. Got a mic. What is he got? Let's see. No, with the old things on the throwback. Ooh, Logan Paul. Right? Who's this man? Ooh. Logan Paul. Can't stand him. The worst. Crawl back under the rock. He crawled out of snatching people's signs out of their hand. That's my prime is gross. And I tried a couple different flavors, try to give it a second chance. Nope, not a fan of him or his prime. Go AJ Styles. Even if he got a new theme song, I still can't stand Logan Paul. Good. Boo. And good out there. Love how everybody has a boo. Boo. And tell them to shut the fuck. That's what everybody in the arena's chanting right now. Hey man, I remember I had AJ Styles gloves, but I wouldn't. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When the people sitting ringside, they ain't broke if they're sitting ringside. Bro. Oh, them two at WrestleMania, that'd be good. AJ can show that. He tried to kick AJ, but he caught him. They hit him with a right hand. Right hand still on the ball. AJ ain't standing for that. Dropping with like 12 over. And now he's trying to for a style splash. But Logan Paul's wheels his way out, slides out the ring. Oh, but AJ Styles goes out there and then hits him on the announce table head first. He throws him back into the ring. Oh, but then Logan Paul pulls the top, the second rope up to his crotch. Blows him with it. That was a cheap shot. What Logan Paul does. Now he's got AJ Styles up. AJ, oh no, huge drop AJ Styles. Yeah, laid him out. Dang, that might be the next official match for Mania though. Yeah, that movie put him in, but it was brutal. Jackie Redmond, really? Please. Yes. So, and Lyra Valkyria. Two hotties. That's side by side. for the. Oh wow! Crowd chanting, "Ooh I want to," singing that song. Hey hey baby, ooh ah, oh, 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 oh. Hey hey baby, ooh ah. They cracked me up singing that too. Might as well call it. See, I ain't gonna turn up if they're gonna be there doing that. I will not go to WrestleMania if that's what's called when they go. So what happened with Jimmy earlier? You think Gunther being a bully? Mm, it's messed up. That's so messed up. It's messed up. Every else had to make sure his ugly mug was on the camera screen one good time. It's not- Next Monday, Lyra and Bailey, for the women's IC El Grande Americano was the mention this week. Chad Gable with a mask on, pretty much. So freaking Owens, as if something to say there too. Bianca Belair making her way to the ring to referee this match. Good looking referee, boy. And I guarantee you she made her own good. Because that's what she does every show, every time. Hopefully it's one of the last ones. There's going to be at least one more commercial break before the end of the show. So. With supersonic rocket strapped to my legs. That commercial pops in your head every time. If I had to pick who's going to win this match that's about to start between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, do I really have to pick? And Bianca's a special referee. I feel like Io is gonna do it, but then Rhea's somehow still gonna get her way and be added to the match at Mania, making it perfect. But you never know, because this month has been all about title changes on Raw and SmackDown. I remember it was a Raw that Io beat Rhea on to get the title to the women. The tag team championships changed, I think, through Hogan and National Grid. Then Street Profits, they won the tag team belts. That was on SmackDown. We'll see. We'll know here shortly who's going to Mania as champ. One person I do know that's not going to Mania as a champ, that's Bianca Belair, because she's the referee of the match. In case y'all can't see it, you see this as Bad Blood Atlanta. Like, so I wouldn't wear that. I would have kept it brand new. I don't enjoy the things somebody else is enjoying while when I'm gone. That's why I opened the shirt up today and wore it for the first time. Like, I don't wear it and enjoy it now. Somebody else will. I went back to Raw. Another commercial for Raw. Evolve has been really good too. We got the Gallus up there now. Luca Cristofino, Wendy Chu, Laura Mensa. That's some of the big names up there. I like Callie Ray. She reminded me of Bailey back when she was a hugger. But, Louisville right there, congratulating Finn. And, Liv trying to cause dissension between Judgment Day. Liv trying to cause a rift between the group. Yeah, Bianca Belair waiting to referee her first match ever. We're looking at make her way to the ring. Yeah, if this is the main event of this episode of Raw, it's going to be another 2 hour and 30-minute episode because it's, shaping up to be like it has been ever since it went to Netflix. I forgot who she's dating. Somebody in TNA. put that up real quick before we get going because she's dating another rest. Of course, they all date each other. You know, civilian like me. Yeah, Buddy Matthews was married. I dated him. And we already know Bianca Belair is married to Tess Tour. You know, Scott, who she's married to. If she's married. Not married. Big, bold, double, single type of woman. That's what I'm going for in this match. I like Io. Special guest Finn Balor on the podcast tomorrow for more recap. More recap is good. I finally caught up on it. Listened to every episode last week. And we had Ripley up there once. Seth Rollins was the first guest ever. Jay Uso. They always have a special guest on the show. That's what's going to keep me coming back to it. So I'm about to clear the weeks. One fall. Alicia Taylor always got the craziest looking hair, bro. Like she stuck a fork in the electrical outlet. Bart Simpson's photo too. Let's go. I'm still not a fan of them having Velcro on the belts. I get it. I feel like they should have snaps and Velcro. For the, I don't know. Velcro, ever since they first started doing it. Ring the bell. Yeah, here we go. Tyler elbow time. He just got the power advantage. But he puts in the headlock. Side headlock. We are back into the corner. Up against the ropes. Bianca Belair getting physical, like physically separating. Now the right hands just beating each other. Yeah, throws her into the corner. Gets her elbows to the midsection. Strong shoulder tackles to the midsection. And she just punched me with that, working the midsection some more. Bianca Belair again putting her hands on the competitors, making them break it up. Jumps on Rhea and a front face lock, puts in the corner. raining down brights on the back of her head. And again, Bianca Belair putting her hands up the other move away from the most physical referee ever. I think that's what Michael Cole just said too. Most physical referee ever. Putting their hands on, not afraid to put their hands on them too. Fight for the pin, only gets the one count, real counters, only gets the one back and forth counter after counter, back and forth, counter after counter, trying to pin each other. With cartwheels and backflips, drop kicks for the midsection. Who hits her with a clothesline instead. We're going to our what is hopefully the last commercial break of the evening. Scott used to be engaged, but I guess it didn't work out. To another professional wrestler from this is Io Sky, Japanese wrestler from the WWE Raw. Yeah, yeah, it says that too. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Io Sky exes. Io Sky was formerly engaged to Taka Watanabe, another professional wrestler better known by the ring name Eva. Before Watanabe, she was dating Katsuki Miyazawa, and the two lived together in Tokyo. And guess she used to be engaged to. He's wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling, which I haven't seen that on TV in forever. It's been months. I used to watch it after the TNA. Every Thursday it used to be TNA, and after it went off at 10. New Japan came in, but I haven't seen no New Japan. I don't know what happened. If it's just on a different network, I'm pretty sure they still do. Just like Ring of Honor. How do I watch Ring of Honor? I haven't seen that in a while. But every Wednesday on AEW, Sasha Banks come out there with Ring of Honor. I thought I'd never see the day I'd be watching that. Trying to, this is former and possibly future WWE people. That's why I watch it now. Going back to these female wrestlers and their relationship, I think Bailey. I know Bailey got a boyfriend. I've seen her boyfriend before. 30 seconds away from going back to the ring. I anticipate Rio will be in control of the match. 23 WWE female wrestlers. Are they dating? We knew about Tiffany. I just told y'all about Buddy Murphy and Rhea. All right, back to the ring. Of course, Rhea's on top, like I said. It's right back on the mat. Unless she draw Jack and Beyond. Talking about this count of three. Taking an eye off for Io. That's why you're going to lose tonight, too, Rhea. To the stretcher. Picks Io up. Io breaks it. Jawbreaker. Huge uppercut. Another uppercut to Rhea. And then a running drop kick sends Rhea to the mat. Picks her up by the hanger. Irish whip to the corner. Dodges it, knee to the face of Rhea. And the top rope whistle drop kick sends Rhea out of the ring onto the floor. And an athletic flips to get back to her feet. And, who has a head full of steam, starts running the ring, goes to the second rope, cross body to Rhea onto the floor, right there in front of the announce table. Breaks the ref's count by going in and out of the ring. Io Scott on the apron. Try another half wrist maneuver, but Rhea stops it, has her up in the electric chair, and drops her chest first onto the apron. And then Io Scott tried for a reverse Hurricane Rana. It failed, but got enough of it to stop Rhea on the floor. Bianca Belair spun the ring, counting to 10. I think she's up for a 6 count. 7. She's counting too fast. 8. But they both make it back in the ring before the count of 10. That was a fast count from Bianca. Now they're both trying to get to their feet. Oh, now they're right, hitting right hands back and forth. Rhea, and then Io. Right, forearm, right punches, back and forth. Crowd highly invested. You hear him go, yeah. Mm. Io, flurry of right forearms, about a dozen of them that quick. Sweeps the leg out from Rhea, and then that buzz kick moves. Rhea moves, and now Io with a double stomp to the midsection of Rhea Ripley. Now Rio Scott's calling for a moonsault finisher off the top rope. I don't think it's gonna hit though. Rhea's already back to her feet, stopping her in the tracks. Has her up in the electric chair from the second rope. But Io's fighting back. Tries for the reverse Hurricane Rana, but Rhea counters it. Dangerous position for both of these women. Now she's got her in the fireman's carry. And Samoan drops Io Scott from the second rope hard onto the mat. Both the ladies are down. Io somehow gets the pin 2, 2, 3. Io kicks out at 2. I thought that damage was done to Io, but she was able to shake it off. Oh, yeah, Io countered it at the last second. Wow. It's supposed to be a Samoan drop, but Io somehow turned the tide. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. Rhea in one corner, Io in the other. Actual steam. It's the Meteora. Now she's calling for the finisher again. Jumps to the top rope. Again, Rhea Ripley doesn't stop her, sends her to the apron. And then Io hangs her up on the top rope. Goes back to the top rope again, trying to find half-line maneuvers, because that's what she's more comfortable. Oh, headbutt from Rhea stops Io in the sky. Only gets a 2 count on Io. Wow, that headbutt was brutal. Headbutt to the midsection off the top rope. Io jumped off the top rope and was met with a headbutt to the midsection by Rhea Ripley. Rhea with the advantage picks Io up off the sky, off the floor, trying to set her up for Riptide. Io counters it, tried for a DDT, but got countered again by Rhea. Who now has her in a suplex position, but then changes it up, has her up on her shoulders into like a razor's edge, and nails the razor's edge on Io Scott, followed up by a huge running knee to the face. 1, two, two, two. Rio kicked out at two. Once again, Rhea Ripley too busy jaw jacking Bianca. Focus on the match. Rhea Ripley in control of the EO. Got him trying to set up for another riptide. EO countered that one too. We got her in a pinning position. One, two, two. Rhea kicked out at two. EO tried to roll her up again, but Rhea countered. Another counter from EO. Another counter from Rhea. They're going back and forth with counters. Right elbow to EO. Oh, Rhea Ripley just pump kicked Bianca in the face because EO moved out of the way. One. It was a pin attempt, but they broke it. Wow. And now another riptide. I think this is it. Yep, riptide. Nailed it on EO. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. Because Bianca's on the floor knocked out from the pump kick from Bianca from Rhea. Like you kicked her in the face, you knew where she's at. Wow. High drama. It's her fault for kicking her in the face. One, two, two, three. EO kicked out at two. Bianca finally got back in the ring. They counted, but she kicked out at two. Now Rhea's mad at Bianca. You can see it in her face because she's looking at her. She's not trying to do something to her. Once again, taking a focus off EO is what's going to cost her the match. That's what cost her the championship to begin with. And yep, and then EO. Oh, but Rhea countered it. Because they're fighting in the ropes. And now Bianca pulls Rhea off of Rhea with authority. And then Rhea punches Bianca Belair in the face. Wow. You can't put your hands on the ref, even if it's wow. And even Rhea's like, what have I done? I can't believe I just punched her. And then drop kick, missile drop kick from the top rope, aim for Rhea, hit Bianca Belair instead. Io Sky did that just now. And then Rhea knocks her down, go back to him. And B's calling for the match. She's saying that's it. She's done. Wow. Double DQ. Still. And still. Right. She did what she had to do. And now she's going after Bianca because she's mad at the results of the match. Oh, and then EO jumps off the ring and knocks them both down on the floor. EO pummeling Rhea. Now Bianca Belair rolling into the ring and knocks EO down with a strong right forearm and is raining down guys. This is just guy that can throw it quick. Oh, a huge headbutt from Rhea to Bianca, who sets her up for the riptide. Hits Bianca with the riptide. Now she's gonna hit EO with it too. And connects with the riptide to EO's style as well. That's what's shaping this thing up to be a triple threat at Mania because of the outcome. I didn't expect it to end that way. I knew it was gonna be some shenanigans, but the crowd chanting one more time, and Rhea's got that look on her face before she lives and she, turns back around, and she picks up Rhea by the braid, dragging her by the braid to the corner. Oh, she's gonna try a riptide off the second rope. Riptide off the second rope to Bianca Belair, and she sold it really well too. And she's gonna throw my hand, raises up above the fallen Bianca Belair and Io Sky with the WrestleMania sign hanging in the background. Wow, crazy. I'm so glad them 3 weeks of Europe is over. I don't know what to do. No more 3 p.m. Raw. No more 4 p.m. Raw. Well, guys, that is it for this stream for me. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the videos. Go back and check out that parody song that I did about Cody Rhodes and Batista. Those are some of my favorites, personal favorites. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow night for NXT. Be good or be good at it. God bless you all. Peace.